For me, the spirituality of the Sacred Heart is about who God really is. I think often there can be a difference between what we think God is like and what He's actually like. So we might imagine God to be someone who needs us to get it all right, or He will be angry at us if we get it wrong. But actually, what we see of Jesus in the Gospel suggests that that's not what God is like. So the spirituality of the Sacred Heart is about reminding us of who God really is and how much He loves us.
What does a spirituality of the heart mean to me? In reflecting on this question, I instinctively found myself fingering this symbol I wear all the time. An open heart, open to all, open to the world, with its joys and its pain. As RSCJ, we speak of our spirituality and charism and mission as being to discover and make known the love of the heart of Jesus. How have I discovered that love? By daring to enter into a personal relationship with Jesus. A relationship nurtured and nourished by time spent together in praying and in silence. All kinds of prayer, which changes over time. Also by spending time in reflection, asking, how is my heart today? Where has it been touched? Where has it been broken? Where has it been in tune with the heart of Jesus? So living discerningly. That contemplative strand of our spirituality roots and balances our apostolic call, that making known the love of the heart of Jesus. Our spirituality is manifested in just how we are in the world, our way of being in the world, how we relate to others, how we speak to others, how we treat others, how we treat the earth, how we enable others to be their best selves. So I love this phrase to describe our spirituality, contemplatives in action. There's a strong connection for me with Ignatian spirituality and its root in finding God in all things, listening to the heartbeat of God in the world and myself, and living the way of discernment. This open heart for me is a place of welcome, rest, challenge, safety and blessing.
And I think for me it's just all about love, really. Letting myself be loved and discovering and believing that God loves me just as I am. It's also about knowing the pain of love, the suffering that love can bring, and allowing my heart to be open and broken by the suffering of the world and the people in the world. It's a deep call to love and a deep call to compassion. And then that love which draws me outwards to the pain and the suffering, it then draws me back into the heart of God, where I can be nourished and hopefully loved and transformed by that love.
My name is Lorraine and I'm a Sacred Heart sister. There are many religious congregations, some of whom have the Sacred Heart in their title, but each is unique with its own way of expressing itself. What do I think our way is? Our spirituality is rooted in love. What does that mean for me? is a personal relationship with Jesus, which also demands that I look outwards. It is encountering Jesus in the silence of my own heart, in others, and our world. It calls me to be sensitive, aware of the need of others, and to help build the human community. It's a commitment to grow and allow myself to be transformed. Transformation isn't always easy. We grow through good things and through difficult and challenging times. I think our spirituality calls us to be open to the constant growth of our whole being in love, to live in relationship with others, to be prayerful, capable of listening, open to learning, sensitive, courageous and compassionate. To quote another RSCJ, we are called to radicality, to be women who speak of God's active presence in our world, women who are willing to love to the end with all the consequences of that, giving our life for our sisters and brothers so that they may have life. We are made for a life of giving and a giving of life. Our spirituality, therefore, is to welcome and make known to others the love of God. And we do that by continually learning to contemplate reality and experience it with His heart.
So what we see is that the heart of Jesus and the heart of God is wide and open. It's compassionate, caring, welcoming, healing, and much more. And the thing I find about it is that God constantly surprises me. That when I think I've got it sussed, He shows me that He's always more. He's always more loving, more interested in me. That there's always more to learn about the heart of God.